Okay, so thank you all for joining. If you're here, yeah, Michael, thank you. I'm here today. I'm here with you. If you can hear me, can you drop some fire emoji? Let me see the people joining me here today. Michael, I can see you. If you are here, can I see some fire emoji in the comment section before we continue? If you're here, you can hear me. Can you put some fire emojis in the comment section before we continue? And also, you can also drop the country where you're joining me from today. Let me see the country you guys are also joining me from. If you are here, please drop some fire emoji and where you are also joining me from today. All right. Just before we continue. Okay. This guy. It's been a while. Sika Wura something. Sorry, I can't pronounce it very well. Okay. Adebayo, thank you guys for joining. Okay, thank you for joining me from Ghana. Guys, please drop location wherever you're joining me from today. I just want to see where you guys are joining me from. All right, just drop where you're joining me from and some fire emoji in the comment section. All right, Michael, thank you for the fire emoji. Okay, Wura GM, thank you for the fire emoji, and also Ade Bayo. Okay, thank you for the fire emoji. Okay, Ghana, thank you for joining me from Ghana. Can I see where you guys are joining me from today? Can you drop your location? Is it Lagos? Is it US? Is it UK? Drop your location wherever you're joining me from before we start today, right? Um, just drop your location wherever you're joining me from before we continue. All right, and we are going to be quick. We are going to be very, very quick. All right, we will be very, very, very quick. So I'm going to be sharing. Just I can say I'm going to be sharing some important topic with you guys today. All right, very, very, very important things that you need and things you need to become profitable. Right, and that is what I'm going to be sharing with you guys today. Make sure you pay close attention. All right, make sure you pay close attention. Okay, so we are starting in the next. Starting in the next 1 minute, guys. Okay, guys, we're starting the next 10 minutes. Thank you guys for joining me from Ghana and Lagos. Okay, guys, so let's continue, right? Let's continue. So the first thing that I'm going to be teaching you guys today is market structure, all right? Market structure is how to read the market and how to understand the direction the market is currently heading to, right? And also, the next one is going to be the 90 days trading blueprint, which is what you need to become successful from trading in the next 90 days, all right? So that's why I'm going to be sharing with you. I just decided to share this with you guys to know where you are and where you are going in trading, all right? You may not be under any mentorship for now or my mentorship for now, but that doesn't matter. After going through this, like I say, after going through this class today, you start understanding how to read the market and also how to flow with the market and navigate through all these charts you're seeing here, right? So, like I said, the first right. So first of all, one thing you just need to understand about market structure before you even talk about reading market structure at all, you are going to know what we call guys, like this topic that I'm going to teach you guys today is just different. You with me? It is very, very, very different. So before you talk about market structure, you're going to understand what we call what's it called? Market sorry, top down analysis. I can say down um top down analysis. Yeah, you're going to understand what we call top-down analysis, all right? Before you even talk about you reading the market structure, because okay, now you know how to read the market, but you don't know how to break it down. You don't know how to navigate the market, even though you know how to read the market, and that is where we will start. We will start by I'll start by teaching you guys the market structure and also the top-down analysis. Um, okay. Okay, guys, we're starting now. Guys, please, if you're joining me, drop your location wherever you're joining me from. All right. Okay, guys, sorry. So now, talking about the top-down analysis, one thing. Okay, now talking about top-down analysis, we have different type of traders. All right. The first trader here that we have the day trader. We have different type of traders, right? We have a day trader, a day trader. We also have, aside being a day trader, we also have a swing trader. We also have, what is it again? We also have a scalper. All right. Now, this type of trader, your type of trader depend on your personality, who you are, and what you can take. Now, talking about swing trader, if you are a swing trader, that means you are this type of person that hold trade for a very long time, right? You hold trade for a day, one or two. I can say even a week also, right? If you are a swing trader, all right. Now talking about a day trader, if you're a day trader, then your goal is to get in a trade for the day and also hop out from the trade for that day. Or you can hold trade for like that's just the best description for a day trader if you're a day trader and you can hold trade for 30 minutes, an hour or two, and all of that. Then, if you are a swing trader, also, if you are a scalper, right, then your goal is to just hop in on a trade. In the next 1, 2, 3, 5 minutes, you're out of the trade. Even 10 minutes, you're out of the trade. And each of these, you see why the top-down analysis and the market structure lead to all these things now, all right? So now, and if you are like if you are a scalper right now, that's the time frame and I just told you. And this thing right now depends on your personality and who you are. Are you a scalper? Are you this type of person that can hold trade for? Are you this type of person that can hold trade for a day? Would you be comfortable holding trade for a day? Would you be comfortable? Like this is just a personal question you can ask yourself. If you're comfortable holding trade for a while, then you can hold the trade. But if you're not comfortable, if you want to get in on a trade and get out, then scalping is just all you need. And if you have a small capital, trust me, I have tested a lot of trading strategy in this industry. I know the one that is best, and I know the one that is not just the best. You understand? For a small account holder, if you are like if you let's say you have $100 account, even $1,000 account, you're trying to grow it to a 100K. Like, how can you grow? Let's say even how can you grow $100 to $1,000 swinging trade, holding trade for like a week, and you won't even know if it's going to hit you out or not, right? So if you want to start growing account as a small account holder, you start from day trading and the scalping. Scalping is the fastest way to grow any small trading account, and each of these traders has their time frame, right? So now for a day trader right now, you just have to go to the daily time frame, compare the trend of the market for the day, and which is your main trend, right? Your main trend is daily. I can put it at M. Your main trend is daily time frame, and your current trend as a day trader is your current trend is what? Your current trend is I can say H1, and your entry. Let me just put that real quick. H1 here, and your entry is M15, or we can say M15 or M5. That is your entry time frame. That is the time frame you need as a day trader, right? Now, if you're a swing trader, like I say, if you're a swing trader, your main trend, all these things are going to lead to top-down analysis. I just want you guys to pay, like they're going to lead to market structure. So I just want you guys to pay close attention. This is just like what I'm supposed to give. Is like what I'm supposed to give students. That is what I'm just giving out for free right now. I just want you guys to know that, all right? So now, if you're a swing trader, your main trend is weekly, And your current trend is a daily time frame. Okay, let me just go with that weekly, and your current trend is a daily time frame. Yeah, if you're a swing trader, then your entry time frame is what H4, and sometimes you can use H1. But it is just best for you to focus on one entry time frame so that you can gain mastery quickly. As you all know, if you join the Telegram channel and the free Telegram channel, and also if you join the live trading session I did last month past, then you should also know that focus. You should know from there that focusing on one thing is just the key to quick profitability. All right. So now H4 or H1. Now, we as a scalper now, like currently I scalp, right? Currently I scalp. My main trend as a scalper right now is H4. I use H4, right? Some people say it's not necessary, but to me, trust me, bro, it's necessary because I look at the market from the top to the downside of the market, all right? Now, the my current trend is my main trend is H4. Then my current trend, I'm gonna shift it like this, is H1. Then my entry time frame here is M5. Simple. And this is what I use to execute the market every single day. All right. And each strategy you are seeing right now has its own system also. You understand? Like there's a time that sorry, there's a time where you will be on a losing streak and there's a time where you will be making money. You understand? That is how this system work, all right? And I hope you guys are learning from here. Let's continue, and you're going to ask how did all this thing leads to a top-down analysis, all right? Now, first of all, as a scalper right now, we are going to go with scalping here. As a scalper right now, I said the our main trend is H4. Right. So now what do we do on a H4? The first thing you just need to understand is how to first of all read the market. Are you with me? How to read the market is just the first thing here. Now, looking at the market structure right now, as you guys can see here, we have like a head, we have a shoulder here, then we have a head, then and also we have the next shoulder here before the market start consolidating to all this level. Right. Now, whenever the market want to change trend, the market will already inform us that okay, now I am changing trend. All right, the market is going to give us a stuff like a change of structure pattern. Some people may be able to identify it, while some people may not be able to identify it. And this is where experience work, and this is where and also that is where a good mentorship also works too. All right. So I'm just looking for a head and shoulder pattern that I can use to describe this thing for you guys. Head and shoulder pattern. So let's say this is a shoulder right now. This is head, and also this is another shoulder here. Then the market to start dropping next. You feel me? This is how a head and shoulder part a should like sorry a head and shoulder pattern works. All right. So whenever you are trading, you make sure you pay close attention, and that is why focusing on one thing in this market is very very important. By the time you start focusing too much on many things, that is where you will start seeing failure. All right. Yeah. So key to mastery in trading is focusing on one thing. All right. So now let's head to the chart, and I'm going to show you guys what it is. So right now, for me, like I told you guys, I said I'm a what? I said I'm a day trader, right? So I'm going to write that in full. Sorry. Okay. What's this? Why is it shifting? So let me click it here. Let me put it here. A day trader. Okay, so I'm a day trader right now. So now, as a day trader here, your hit like I can go with that again. Your main trend. Let me write that in full. Your main trend as a day trader is what? Is H4. Main trend is the trend where you look for the market from the higher time frame, all right? Now, your current trend, come here, your current trend is what? H1. And you guys can see where market structure is going to work now. And I believe you guys will learn a lot from here. And right now, for entry time frame, right, which is entry TF, is M5. All right. So now, me as I'm scalping right now, the name of my strategy is called the. I can say the full name is called the N. Come here. Um, the full name is called the what? Come here. Come here. The NYSE strategy. Right, which is the NYSE. Now, NYSE, the full meaning is a New York Stock Exchange. All right. So now the time is changing here, but current time right now, every 2:30 p.m. in Nigeria, the NYSE do release news. Are you hearing me? NYSE release news every 2:30 p.m. and we trade based on that news. It is not like the forest factory news that you know, right? This is not like the forest factory news that you know. This is just the strategy that we trade. You can see people. If you go on YouTube right now, you're going to see 9:30 a.m. strategy. 9:30 a.m. strategy. This is what you see something like that. 9:30 a.m. strategy. That is what they're talking about, right? Now, but currently that 9:30 a.m. now is no longer a 9:30, but it's the United States, but it is called the 8:30 AM strategy. All right, so this is what it is, and this is the strategy that I use. All right, so if you're here right now, you make sure you pay a good close attention to learn from here. This is completely for free. All right. I guess for those of you that are going and coming in, I guess that this is service issue, right? And just before we go to the next topic, I'm going to have to break down the market structure very, very clean for those of you that don't understand it. So now, for this market structure now, it works with top-down analysis. This market structure works with the type of trader you are, top-down analysis, and how to read the market structure, how to read the market. So if you see, that is how it just go together. I can put it like this. Let me see if I can bring it up here. Come here, let me click and going back. So I can say it works with the type of trader you are, type of trader. Okay, come here. Okay, so it works like this type of trader to what again to top-down analysis. Type of trader to top-down analysis. To also what again to also market structure, how to read the market, right? So I can just put this one like this market structure. This is it, market structure. This is it. All right. So this is how what I'm going to be teaching you will be going. All right. From type of trader you are, which is day trader, scalper, a swing trader, to top down analysis, which is how to analyze the market from your main trend to your current trend and down to your entry time frame. All right. And the next one is the market structure. All right. So you guys are going to get that right now. So right now, what I talked about before, I said we have. I'm going to go to that pattern again and pick it again for a clean understanding. We have the head and shoulder pattern here. So we have a shoulder, we have head, and again we have another shoulder. And right now the market start falling. Now for me to draw it right now, I'm going to take this one just like this and shift it to the side, just like this. Now, if I come to the market, the first thing I will have to do is to read the market structure, right? So now, as you guys can see, after the head and shoulder, just like this right now, after the head and the shoulder, just like this. Now, this is the shoulder here. Now the market start dropping, and the market start giving us a series of lower low and a lower high, a lower low and a lower high, a lower low and a lower high. I can say a lower low and a lower low here, just like this, and a lower high, a lower low and a lower high, and also a lower low. Right now we have a lower high just like this. Now, guys, what is this trend that the market structure is currently telling us? The market is telling us that price is currently on a bearish move, right? The market structure is currently telling us that price is currently on a bearish move, and whenever price is on a bearish move, what are we supposed to be doing as a trend trader, as a trader that we are, as the profitable trader that we are, and some of us are becoming? When price is on a bearish move, we are only allowed to be looking for a selling opportunity, and that is simple, right? And if price is on a bullish move, we are only allowed to be looking for a buying opportunity, and that is a simple way of trading. Right. So right now I'm going to start by plotting my key levels, by identifying my key levels, and also what I'm supposed to be identifying from the market. So right now I am also going to show you guys the strategy I am using also. All right. So now, since we have that head and shoulder here, we have a support level here. That support level right now is a neckline of the head and the shoulder, right? Is the neckline of the head and the shoulder. So now I'm going to identify it, neckline, just like this, neckline of the head and the shoulder. Now, on every head and shoulder that you have, there is always a neckline. Now, I'm going to draw something for you guys real quick. Now, we have a shoulder, we have head. Now, drawing may be beautiful, drawing may be clean and straight, right? But trust me, the market will never give it to you like that. All right. So now, on every head and shoulder that you have a neckline, and this is the neckline. The neckline is the support. Where price we break again, where price will break, after breaking the support, pull back to retest, they start giving you a series of what? Lower low and a lower high, lower low and a lower high, lower low and a lower high. And this is exactly what we are seeing currently on what price is this on US 30 currently, right? So now I'm going to take these things off. I'm going to take these things off and also take this one off just like this, and also take this one off just like this, and also take this one off just like this. All right, so I can do a clean top down analysis for you guys can see, and also this is the way I plot key level also. All right, so I'm going to shrink my chart to see from the back. My type of strategy that I'm using, I look from the back to see what the market is giving to us. All right, the pattern that the market is creating at the moment. So right now, after the support, price broke, pull back to retest, drop, then pull back to retest and drop again, which gave us another key level here, just like this. So if you notice here, we have a support here. Price broke down support, pull back to retest. If you sold from here, price will drop on your favor. If you're too greedy enough, then price is going to pull back to hit you. Let's make that example. So let's say we enter from here. We look to sell from here, just like this. Let's say we sell from here with the tight stop loss, just like this, because of course this is how the stop loss is going to look like. And instead of us to target the 1 to 3, 1 to 4, just like this, and get out, let's say we are expecting something like this. And right now, after expecting something like that, the market went on a favor for 1 to 4, and also reverse to hit your stop loss, then drop again. This is something that you should not be doing as a trader. All right, you should not be doing it as a trader. So that is greediness, and greediness is going to lead to destruction in trading. When it comes to trading, trust me, greediness is going to lead to destruction. Right. So right now, this is another clean key level. Taking it from the back here, just like this. Now we have a resistance here, a resistance. Price broke a resistance, pull back, turn a resistance into a support. Then right now we have a support, and also a support there, a support here. Price broke our resistance again, pull back, turn it into a resistance, broke our support, sorry, pull back, turn it into a resistance. Then right now price dropped. You feel me? And right now we have a resistance, price drop, pull back again, gave us another resistance around there. And yeah, that is what we are seeing currently in the market. And looking from here right now, we have another clean key level here. I'm going to take it from here again. So a resistance broke, turn into a support right here. Let me plot it and show you guys something real quick. I'm going to reduce it just like this, and bring it down a little bit, just like this. Okay, right now, if you guys notice from here, we have a resistance. Price broke, pull back just like this, broke our resistance, just like the pullback, give us a higher high, higher low before all this movement, and that this key level we are seeing here right now, this one, that is what brought that key level that we are seeing there right now. On here again, I'm going to have to clone this key level real quick, and I bring it here and show you guys something real quick. We have a support from here. If you notice, now we have a support. I'm going to extend it just like this, even though when we bring it here, it was a resistance here, then price broke, turn it into a support. We have a support here. Extend to this level. Now that support right now is now a resistance. That is to tell you that if price is pushing to the upside back, then price is going to break that resistance, pull back, retest, and boom, it start heading to the upside, right? This is the 4-hour time frame, which is our main trend. That is where I am analyzing from right now. Guys, I just want you guys to pay close attention because you're going to learn a lot from here. Aside you learning how to read market structure, you're going to learn the 90 days trading blueprint. It is supposed to be 6 months, but you can also shift it because I had something that, okay, I read the quote recently that if you're giving a if you're giving it like if you give yourself like it's like this, if you give yourself 60 days to clean your room, it's going to take you 60 days. But if you give yourself 6 days or 6 hours, and it is going to take you, that's just an example. It may not be like exactly as I'm saying it, but if you give yourself 6 hours, then you're doing it in 6 hours, and that is how it's supposed to be. It was supposed to be 6 months, but right now I am dropping it to the 90 days blueprint. All right. So now let's go there. I'm going to have to clone this one again, clone this skill level, guys. As you guys can see, since the price is coming down from this level, we are like we are seeing a series of lower low, lower high, and a lower low here, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, and also this is a lower low. Price came to respect that lower low again before dropping. Then we have a lower low again, a lower high, a lower low just like this, and a lower high right now. What are we expecting? A drop right now. Price may not drop like that as we think, but price may still drop like that. All right, we don't think. And now when it comes to market, you don't have to think. You just have to follow what the market gives to you, and that is simple. Right. So now let me show you guys something real quick. So we have another key level from here, which is the support from this level. This is a support right now. If you take that support from here, it is currently a resistance around that level. And that is to say, if price is heading to the upside, then price is going to break that resistance, pull back, retest, and boom, price will start giving us a series of higher high, higher low, a higher high, and a higher low, just like this, a higher high, and a higher low. This is how the market moves. And you see that it will be giving us a change of structure pattern, all right? So now on here, I'm going to plot this one here, plot this key level real quick, just like this. All right. So now, as you can see it now, it is clean. So what are we waiting for? What would I be waiting for in this type of market situation? I'm going to be waiting for price to break this resistance, pull back, turn it into a support. Then you know what? I look to buy. And remember, guys, this is the 4 hour time frame. Now we are going to shrink our chart again because for this week rejection to turn from here, it is going to show us that price is also there's also price also reacted from that level. Now I don't know the exact place price reacted, but I'm going to plot skill level here. Then we are going to remove the one that matches the chart at the front. All right. So now let me take it off real quick. Take this one off. I'm going to put it here support right here, and I'm going to put this one also support around here. All right, so I'm going to push it to the front. Oh, exactly. So as you guys can see right now, okay, beautiful. So right now, all the key levels make sense. This was the support before, and that was the support price respected, and start looking like this. All right. So now, what is the next thing to do? Now, for you to know that price is currently still on the bearish move, you are going to use the trend line. All right. So we have the first touch of the trend line here. We stand. Then we have just like this second touch, and we extend. And there is something we also call a third trend line bounce. So from Monday, don't be surprised when price from Monday, don't be surprised when price start heading to the upside, just like this. You feel me? Price may be heading to respect this third trend line bounce and drop. We don't know. We don't control the market, and we should also look for what the market will be giving to us right now, and not what we are thinking, all right? And not what the market will be doing next week or next month or decades, all right? Or even the next year to come. Now, we'll scale down to the 4 hour time frame, which is our what's it called? Which is our current trend. Now, on the 4 hour, on the 1 hour time frame, sorry, we have another key level here, just like this on the 1 hour time frame. Now, how do we identify this key level? Now, it's a support here, right? So price broke that support, pull back to give us that little tiny retest there, then drop. Feel me? So now, how do we identify this thing now as a support, right? As a 1 hour key level, all we just have to do is to go to settings here and change the color. Let's use something like green. Okay, no, green is too bright. Let's use okay, so let's do something like purple. Okay, great. Now, when it comes to this level right now, you know that okay, when price start heading to that level, just know that okay, price is currently heading towards that H1 key level, right? So now I'm going to have to shrink our chart again to see if we have any good level, key level here. And checking from here right now, I'm going to clone this 1 hour key level. Guys, this is a market structure working together with the strategy and also with the type of trader you are, right? So now, if you are a day trader with my system, if I want to day trade right now, I am going to stay on the 1 hour time frame, wait for a retest, then I go to 5 minute time frame to execute. Then I'll go to the 5 minute time frame to execute my trade, right? Just like this. So right now, just like I told you guys here, I'll stay on the 1 hour time frame, wait for price to give me a break, pull back retest. Then on this retest right now, I'll go to the 5 minute time frame to execute my trade, and that is how it works, all right? So let's see again if we have another clean killer. I'm going to have to reduce this a little bit. So it won't be that big. And also, I'll have to reduce this one. So one thing that you still need to know is that when you start scaling down to the smaller time frame, these things are going to be getting bigger and bigger. So all you just have to do is to reduce your key levels, all right? So now, and guys, this is our main trend, and this is how our current trend, sorry, which is the 1 hour time frame, and this is how we analyze. Now, looking at the trend line again, we have another clean trend line here. Uh, so we have a first touch here, just like this, and I'm going to extend just like this, and we have the second touch and a third touch around there, which is to tell us that price can also still come down to respect another trend, to give us another bounce, a trend line bounce. All right. So we have the second touch here. This one can be third words together. So make it the second touch. So here might be where price will be coming to. All right. I can bring it just like this. I'll use Eclipse. Eclipse just like this and bring it here. The Eclipse. Let me check that name again. What's that again? Okay, ellipse or something. Yeah, so now this is where price may be coming to, but we don't know if price is going to be coming there. So the next thing is to scale down to our 5 minute time frame, and this is it. If you check the 5 minute time frame now, these key levels are getting bigger and bigger, right? So now, since price is on a bearish move, you all know what we wait for already. We look toward, we look to your head. So we look to sell, but right now we are scalpers, right? And we take advantage of any type of move right now because of what we are trading on the smaller time frame, right? But if you're a day trader, then you should just focus on just focus on only that trend. You feel me? Just focus. If you're focusing on buy, just focus on buy. If you're focusing on sell, just focus on sell. All right. Now, even with scalping here, um, with scalping also, if the market is on a clean trend, you should also be looking for a selling uh, opportunity when the price is bearish, and when it is bullish on a clean bullish move, you should also be looking for a buying opportunity. Now, that is another key level. So we have a resistance here. It was support here, broke, turn into resistance. And right now, price broke it again. And right now, we may be experiencing a pullback just like this before price start heading to the upside. If price is going to the upside, now what do we do as the NYSE, what is it called, New York Stock Exchange that we are, as a trader that we are? Okay, now all we just have to do is to wait for this level right now. You feel me? So immediately there is a news release from the NYSE. You all know what we do. We look to buy around this level, right? We always place our buy limits. You understand? So when price get to that level, it is going to execute us. Now, we don't just place a buy limit. We identify where the market may be heading to. All right. If the downside, if price will be heading to the downside, then we have 80% chance that we should be selling. If price is heading to the upside, then we have a what? We have a 20% chance to be buying because of what? Price is not currently on a bullish move. Price is on a bearish move. You feel me? So you see how I think and how I approach this strategy right now. All right. So I'm going to clone this one again. I'm going to put it here and clone it again and bring it here. I'm going to put it on the support here. So right now, why am I putting it here? If I am to look for a selling opportunity, I'm going to look for price to break the nearest structure, right? And where is the nearest structure for a selling opportunity right now? This is it. I'll just place my selling opportunity here, place my stop loss below here, a 50-point stop loss. That's what I always use. But anytime that the market is too volatile, I'm going to use a 100-point stop loss, right? 100-point stop loss is not even that big right now on US 30. This is it. All right. But if you have a small trading account, your broker may not allow you execute trade by this time. I'm talking about broker like SNES. Not trying to introduce any broker here, but I'm talking about SNES, and also they're using FBS also. If you have a small trading account, the way will not allow you execute trade on US30 with 100 point stop loss. Sometimes SNES won't even allow you whenever I come to the NYSE news release. Now, I'll be targeting a 1 to 2 for selling opportunity, just like this, and also a 1 to 3 if I want, guys. This is how I approach my strategy. And if I decide to push to this level, I am going to look to buy from here. All right. So now it is very, very simple. This is how I approach my trading strategy. All right. So we'll be jumping. If you have a question, you can ask before we jump to the next topic, which is the 90 days trading blueprint. I guess which is what most of you that are joining here today want to write. How to become profitable in 90 days. All right. If you have a question, I'll be giving you guys 2 minutes to ask a question. All right. And if you don't have question, can I see some fire emoji in the comment section before we continue? We'll spend 40 minutes here already. Then we're going to spend like 1 hour here, or maybe close to, which is 20 minutes more. If you have a question, I'm going to be giving you 2 minutes to ask your question. And if you don't have a question, then we jump to the next topic. Then I want to see fire emoji before we jump to the next topic. All right. Now, and also there's a trend line coming from here. Let's say we have the first touch around here, first touch here. We have the second touch here. Then we are going to extend for the first for the third touch. Now the third touch may happen here, then start dropping. That means we may be looking for a buy here, and whereby it's a third trend line bounce that want to happen. You feel me? So this is why no strategy is 100%. And for us not to miss so much thing on our system, we just have to take the trend line off. All right. For us to be sure of what we're trying to do or what we are going to do. All right. No strategy is 100%. You will not see a trader telling you online that he has a 100% strategy, bro. You're going to have to run from that trader because he's a scam fully. You understand? No strategy is 100% here. There are times for wins and there are times for losses. All right. There are times for wins and there are times for losses in trading. Guys, I'm going to be giving you guys just 1 minute to ask your question before we jump to the next topic. If you have a question on chat, just ask it now because we are going to be discussing something more important, which is how to become profitable in 90 days and how to stay disciplined in trading. Right now, we have the rules here, and yeah, we have a realistic trading goals plan here, right? So if you have a question in the next 1 minute, I'm going to be giving you guys 1 minute before we proceed from here. Okay, question. What can you do when you make money today and lose it tomorrow? Make again and lose it tomorrow. Okay, now, great. Good question, Shaka. All right. So now, this question you ask now has happened to me so many times. And now, why did this thing happen to me? Which is years ago, right? It happens to me when I was trading I was trading London session. I was trading New York session. I was trading Asian session. It's like I'm trading all the sessions. One. Secondly, is when I am focusing on too many instruments. I'm trading USRT, I'm trading gold, I'm trading Nasdaq, I'm trading S&P 500, I'm trading GBP JPY, and I'm trading USD JPY. Now, these currency pairs that I add to my watch list are not my thing. Why are they not my thing? They are too slow. They are too slow. You feel me? The currencies are too slow, and that's not my personality. I'm not slow in personality. Like, do you understand? So when it comes to personality, I'm kinda USRT, and gold, all right? And right now I'm trading currency pair. Why am I trading it? Currency pair will move on your favor, then drop a little bit, your stop loss, start heading into your direction, bro. No, I can't do that. So now the two things that made me lost is focusing on too many pairs, focusing on too many trading sessions. And now, how did it stop? I understand myself. I understand myself. Yeah. First, I understand my personality. I'm a USRT guy. I'm a gold guy. I don't really trade gold, but I trade USRT. I trade Nasdaq. These instruments are like they are volatile to my satisfaction, and they match my behavior. So now that is it. I understand myself on that aspect. And the second thing is that I start focusing on one trading session. Now, USRT and Nasdaq move mostly on New York session. Whenever it gets to New York session, USRT and Nasdaq will become volatile. But whenever it is London session, they are very slow, and Tokyo sessions, they are very, very slow. Now, you see the reason why I have been losing money. I trade gold in the morning, or I trade currency in the morning. Then in the afternoon, I want to trade USRT. I will lose. Let's say I make money from currency, I will lose it to USRT. Or most especially if I check my watch list, MetaTrader 5, I am making money mostly on USRT, and I'm going to be losing it to gold. And I will slap you. Reason come again. So I'm going to be making money on USRT and Nasdaq. Then I'm going to be losing it to gold and currency pair. So now, how do you stop, and how do you stop all those things? One, start focusing on one trading session. One, start focusing on one or two pair, and make sure it is one trading session. Now, secondly, do not jump strategy because you are losing. If you focus on one strategy, there's a time for losing. There's a losing streak time, and there's a winning streak time. Now, for me right now, I'm on a losing streak side. I'm not praying for the next week or the coming week to be losing week. All right. This week, I can say from the past 2-3 weeks right now, I've not made money trading. I've not made so much money trading. You feel me? I'm on a losing streak time, and there are times whereby if I take 100 trade, I take 2 trade a day, right? If I take 100 trade, you see time where I'll be like I'll be up 90%. Like I can take 100 trade and win 90 and lose 10. Do you understand? And it favors me most when the market is trending. I guess that answers your question, all right? Guys, if you have a question, you can ask me, chat me up on Telegram. If you are not on the free Telegram yet, I'm going to be dropping the link in the I'm going to be dropping the link below this video. Now, let's go quickly with this stuff here. So now, how to stay disciplined in trading, right? Number one is how to stay disciplined in trading. Number one, set real goals. Number two is to follow your rules. And number three is to control your emotions. Now, this is nothing, but it is important. It is very, very, very important. What I meant by this is nothing is that it is nothing compared to what I'm going to be showing you guys here today. All right. So now, and all these informations are free. All I'm asking from you is just a subscription to this channel, right? And I'm coming back real soon. I'm coming back to post a lot of video real soon, right? Good informations. And you're also going to be seeing less of strategies here right now. It's going to be strictly teaching in how you can become profitable. Now, like I told you guys, if you are set to do anything in 3 months, you're set to do it in 3 months. You're set to do it in 6 months, then you're set to do it in 6 months. Now, I'm going to be showing you guys, to me, I'm still supposed to, this is a 2025 plan, but I'm still going to modify everything together to 2026, and it's going to be 3 months instead of this 6 months, all right? So now, number one is your foundation. Now, what is your foundation? Your first month of trading is your foundation. And what is the goal? The goal is to build discipline and tracking habits. Now, set a trading journal. You can use spreadsheet or application like Notions or website like Notions. Do you understand? Or you can use TradeZella. And the second one is define your risk per trade, e.g., 1% of your account every single time you take a trade. Now, if you're this type of person that trade once in a day, right? You can just risk 1% in a day. But if you trade twice in a day, if you're just starting up on your first month, you make sure you risk 0.5% of your account. The goal is not to make money. The goal is to track your habit and build discipline, which is on your first month of trading. And this is something that, if at all, I knew when I was starting up, bro, like I can say I will become profitable in the next, like I can say I can become profitable in 6 months. Let's say it takes me time, it should be 1 year. It wouldn't take me 4 years, wasting 4 years, 4 years of my life wasted learning wrong information, journaling, sleepless night every time. And this is the information I'm giving you guys free of charge right now. I'm not charging you guys anything for it. You make sure you pay attention and learn. Now, the next thing here is to take only A plus setup you understand. If it's a break and retest you understand, bro, you're going to be waiting for a break and retest either on a 1 hour time frame or on a 5 minute time frame. And break and retest happen on every single time frame, bro. Trust me, man. Break and retest happen on every single time frame. Because if you notice from here right now, we have a break of we have a support, price break it, pull back to retest. This is an evening start, price dropped. Right now we have a support. I'm going to draw something real quick. Drop this one. Right now, I'm going to extend this one real quick. We have a support. So many support and noises here, right? Price come to respect, no candlestick confirmation. Price did not get to the key level. And right now, price get to the key level right now around here. And what are we seeing here? Evening star guy, bro, we just have to sell from here. Are you with me? We have to sell from here, just like this. Come on. Get it. So we have to sell from here, just like this right now. You can also sell from here with your stop loss, realistic stop loss. Your stop loss is supposed to be above in this type of situation, just like this. Then you target a 1 to 2 or a 1 to 3, even a 1 to 4, as you guys can see. So break and retest happen in the market every single time. So what can you tell me about system now that I don't understand? You understand what I'm trying to say? So let's continue, guys. Let's continue real quick without wasting time. And that is your first month goal. And right now, the last but not the least in your first month goal here is end the month with all trade documented, regardless of profit or loss. And when you're documenting your trade, make sure, do not blame the market, because the market was there before you came. The market will still be there. Do you understand? The market will be there before you. The market was there when you came. Market will still be there even though you left. Do you understand? So now, this is your first month plan, which is your foundation in trading. Now let's go down. If you want this, okay, now I'm going to be sending this blueprint. Not everybody wants it, but if you want this blueprint, I'm going to be dropping the free Telegram. I'm going to be dropping the free Telegram link on this video after the end of this video. You can come back and check it. And if you're on the free Telegram, check my name there. You can send me a message, all right? Now, then I can send you this document. And secondly, right now, we have month 2. And now, month 2, what is your next goal? Risk control. What is the goal of month 2? Protect capital while testing strategies. Most people right now, they don't test system. They don't test strategy. Immediately you just saw me showing you strategy, telling you the win rate of the strategy. You just jump in, you risk your money, bang, 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 and right now you blow your account. You feel me? So you just have to learn your system first. For the first 1 month, you should gain mastery to all the system that I have shared on YouTube here. Now, there's a difference between strategy hopping, or there's a difference between when your mentor or your coach change strategy, and there's a difference between when he refined that strategy. Now, beginners traders will call strategy refining a change of strategy. Experienced trader is going to call strategy refining into strategy refining. Do you understand? So there are times where we refine our strategy, and there are times where we let the strategy be. So there's difference between refining a strategy and there's difference between changing strategy. Now, the month 2, the first goal is to protect capital while you are testing strategies. And now, number 2, limit total weekly drawdown, e.g., risk 3% of your account per week, or 4 or 5. Let's say if you're trading from Monday to Friday, you can risk 1%, that's 5%. And if your system is working, bro, there's no way you can lose 5 trades at once, bro. It's crazy. At least 2-1 is still going to be there. let's say even if you're on your losing streak time, like for me right now, if I take trade every day, almost every day. Let's say I trade from Monday, Friday, Tuesday. I trade from Monday, say Friday. I trade from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Let's say I lose Monday. Most of the time, I don't really lose Monday, except one Monday that passed. Let's say I lose Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I win. Let's say I'm targeting a 1 to 3, which is my set risk to reward. I have recovered Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday right now. Are you with me? That is 3 days. And now I am on break even. If I take trade on Friday again, it may be win, it may be loss. I will be down 1% for the month, for the week. You understand? That is how trading works. So now the next one is review losing trades. Was it the market or your mistakes? Well, if you check all the mistakes that you've been making from the market in the market, 100% of it is yours. Do you understand? But when you talk about the I can say the percentage you minus from 100% is 9, you minus 2%, and that is your broker's issue. There are times when slippage happen and all of these things you get, and that is not your fault. Now, end the month with no over trading. Stick to max trade per week. All right. Now, month 3 is consistency. And what is the goal? The goal is to, and now the goal of month 3, consistently follow your plan. Now, as we continue teaching, guys, we'll soon be rounding up. If you have a question, you can be dropping it in the comment section, because we'll round up in the next, I can say 4 or 5 minutes right now from here, 6 minutes, if there's no much questions. All right. So now month 3 is what? Consistency. And right now, what is the goal? Consistently follow your plan. This year, I am going to bring all the months together and make it 3 months. I am not opening a group mentorship right now, but I am going to be opening a group mentorship real soon, thinking about it, not sure yet, which I will be naming it the 90 Days Traders. You understand? If you follow all the rules that I'm showing you or teaching you, we are going to be live trading every day in that group. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to release it. I only have one-on-one going on, all right? But I'm not sure if the group mentorship, I'm going to be releasing it yet, but it is going to call the 90 Days Trader. After this class, in case you come across it, just know that the goal, the reason why I name it the 90 Days Trader is that you start from from the beginner level to advanced level in the next 90 days. And you must become profitable in the next 90 days, following every single thing that I am showing you. You understand? Unless you refuse to follow it, that is when you find it difficult. Now, I'm going to go with number 3 again, consistency, and consistently follow your plan, all right, which is your trading plan. Now, focus on executing the same setup every single day. Measure wins, measure win rate and average risk to reward ratio, triple R, RRR, risk to reward ratio. You feel me? Talking about risk to reward ratio, you can focus on 1 to 2 alone. And you see that when you start focusing on 1 to 2, one thing that I did one time like that is that I start focusing on 1 to 2, and that 1 to 2, I can say straight 2-3 weeks, I will not be, I won't even experience loss, or maybe once, or maybe 2. You understand? So it happens, all right? You just have a good system. Now, talking about strategies, some people, someone asked me on Telegram, if you're here, you're lucky though. I haven't answered that question, or I haven't replied him yet. He asked, how many weeks or months, that is the question, can I learn trading strategy? Bro, with any strategy you are using, back to back, showing up every day, at least 1 month is okay for you to master your trading strategy. You know why? In the forest quadrant, strategy is 10%. That is why I feel for those people learning ICTs, SMCs, other blocks, and all these things are bullshit, bro. Like, how can you be learning strategy for 6 months, 8 months, 1 year, and it is just 10% in the market? So you see why some people cannot be profitable unless they change their ways of learning, are just shiny objects in the market. From years back, traders that have been trading for 100 years now, 50 years now, they are using support and resistance and supply and demand. So why the hell? I know the market is like evolving, right? The market is changing, but support and resistance still stand. You understand? Supply and demand still stand. Why are they bringing ICTs and SCs? The only thing wiped out of the market is indicator. Are you in me? Indicator wiped out of the market for a very long time now. If not before, even when I started with indicator. You understand? So, and yeah, let's continue. And now the last one here on the consistency, which is month 3, is to small profit. Now, let me go with this. Measure win rate and average risk to reward ratio, triple R. Now, small profit. Now, small profit goals aim for 2 to 4% monthly return. For those of us that is trading proprietary firms, firms, evaluations, right? I believe you guys are following. We are almost done. Okay, Fancy, see you there. Fancy, please chat me on Telegram, please. Now, month 4 is refinement, and the goal of month 4 is what? Improve execution and eliminate errors. Month 4, remember, improve execution and eliminate errors. Now, adjust strategy if backtested data suggests improvement. Secondly, start spotting emotional mistakes, revenge trading and overtrading, FOMO. I can say revenge trading happened to almost all the traders. Do you understand? No trader is a professional, bro. No trader is a professional. You understand? Even my mentor, sometimes he still revenge trading, like not that killing trading. Maybe when he wants to get something and he found money to get it. Even me, sometimes I still do over trading sometimes, but I can say out of 100%, it's just like 0.5. You feel me? Maybe if I want to get something, I'll fund that account, I'll start trading it, and I'll blow it, and that's just it. It happens. No trader is a professional trader, bro. No trader, trust me. Now, let's continue. That number I said, start spotting emotional mistake, revenge trading, over trading, and also FOMO. You understand? Now, the last one here is profit goal. Aim for 3 to 5% monthly return while sticking to your rules. Now, the month 3 is what? 2 to 4%. Are you with me? The month 3, 2 to 4%. Now, let's go on month 4. Month 4 say what again? Which is a refinement, all right? That is month 4. I'm going to bring all these things to make it 3 months, all right? Now, month 5, scaling. And what is the goal? The goal is to increase position size gradually. This is what I talked about the first time. You can't just come into the market because I show you strategy. You just start hitting all the money you have in your trading account or in your bank account. You understand? You are going to have to learn. Then gradually, you're going to start increasing your position size calculator. Your position size, which is your lot size, gradually. Now, the next one here is if risk management and consistency are solid, increase your trade size slightly. Still risk maximum percent of 1 to 2% per trade here. For me right now, if I am trading on my personal account, I don't do percentage unless maybe I'm using calculator. You understand? I will just say, okay, this is how much I'm going to risk today. You as a trader, when you don't trade profits, you will come to your account. Okay, now how much can I lose today? Okay, if I have $100,000 account, I'm going to be losing $5,000 today, or 2.5. I'm going to be losing $10,000 today. Now, your risk appetite, your risk percentage depend on your risk appetite. Depend on what you want. You understand? And now, if you're trading a proprietary firm, for me right now, I risk 3% of my account on the first trade. If I lose it, I come again, I try again. Do you understand? Because I believe in try again. If the first one did not work, you get. I risk 3% of which I can pass the account straight in just one trade. Do you understand? For me, I don't hold profit for too long. Either I lose it. Now, and for those of you that not everybody have money to buy and rebuy, in case you lose, you make sure you risk small, depending on what you want. For me, I don't really have the patience. Do you understand? So now it depends on what you want, like I said. Now, continue journaling and reviewing trades weekly. And right now, profit goal for the month 5 is 4 to 6% monthly return. Yeah. So right now, which is the 6th month right now, which is evaluation. The goal is to assess long-term valuability. Now, review all 6 months of trades, calculate total return, win rate, average triple R, risk to reward ratio, and drawdowns. Now, ask yourself, did I follow my rules 90% of the time? The last question here is set next 6 months. The last thing here is to set next 6 month goals, higher returns, more setup, and advanced strategies. Advanced strategies, that doesn't mean changing of strategy, but refining. You get. So now, end result. If you follow this plan, even with the modest returns, let's say 20 to 25% in 6 months, you will have built consistency, discipline, and data to scale further without blowing up your trading account. If any investor wants to give you an account and see that your growth is constant, trust me, bro, you're going to win, and it's not going to think twice, or she's not going to think twice. They are going to give you the money. You feel me? So, guys, that is just all I have to share with you guys today, and that is why I decided to bring all these things up and to teach you guys for free. All right. So now that is the reason for the live trading webinar, market structure reading, and the 90 days traders blueprint. All right. So guys, if you have a question, I'm going to be giving you guys 2 minutes to ask your questions. Before we call it a day from here, all I'm asking from you is to subscribe to this channel, turn on post notification to get notified whenever I drop new video. All right. Just all I'm asking from you is to subscribe. I dropped a lot of information here, paid information. You feel me? So just subscribe to the channel. You must subscribe by force. Trust me. You get it. So guys, if you have a question, I'm gonna be if you have if you have a question, I will be giving you 2 minutes to ask your question. And if you learned a lot from here this night, and if you understand what I taught you, and it's a life changing information, can I see some fire emoji in the comment section before we call it a day from here? And guys, drop your question if you have one. Guys, thank you for the fire emoji. I'm happy to see you all here, and see you guys next time. If you have a private question, you can ask me. I see some of you are just going in, coming, going and coming. I guess that's service. But I'll see you guys next time. If you have a question you can ask me on Telegram. All right, I'm gonna be dropping the free Telegram link here. Other than that, guys, peace.